Hey there, we're back. It's another episode of Space-like Adventure. It's me, Jack. Hey, how you going? Really excited to dive into today's episode, but I just want to quickly let you know that we'll be delayed by one day for this week's stream. We got a few bits and pieces happening behind the scenes, so we won't be streaming on Thursday, but we will be back the very next day on Friday, so you won't have to wait too long. But today's episode. In last week's episode, the crew began their infiltration of the secret base that was hidden inside the asteroid 532 Herculina. And they decided to split the party. So now Trevor has been mistaken for a combat instructor called Hardbody Rockjaw, and Atea is currently trapped in a room that is rapidly venting its air. All right, well, let's find out what happens next. So when we last left off, a plexiglass wall had just slammed in between Shrike, Flint, and Atea, with Atea on the other side of it. And the oxygen had just started venting from that room. So now, Flint and Shrike, you guys have just seen this alert pop up on the screen saying that this room is about to vent. Atea, you wouldn't have received any of that information. You're just in this room, and all of a sudden you start hearing this hissing sound. You guys can speak to each other through your comms, though.
Venting means what?
The oxygen is being ejected from the room, basically. So there'll be no more breathable air in there. There'll just be space.
Oh, good. Good. Why is this a feature?
Does anyone say anything to Atea about this, perhaps?
Do I realize, can I...
you start hearing the noise, basically. You definitely realize something happened because a giant wall just slammed down between the two of you.
Okay, so this is slammed down. I think I'll just go up to the glass and start banging on it and just banging on it. Like, hey, can you help me?
Flint's gonna run over to the glass and Atea, calm your breathing for a second. Shrike.
What do you mean? No, it's fine. And can you just help me, please? I don't know what's happening. If someone comes in, I'm stuck in this room, and then it's gonna be a whole thing, and then people come in and they'll be like, oh, what are you doing? And
Stop talking, Shrike.
Yeah.
Can we do anything?
And she looks back at the screen. What does it say exactly?
It says emergency switch triggered, venting observation area, stand clear.
Okay.
At what point do I start feeling lightheaded as well?
At the moment, you would have just started to hear a tss noise as the venting process starts.
Atea, did you switch anything on, or did you what?
No, there was a cabinet that was my favorite color, and so I went and opened the cabinet, and then I opened it, and then the glass door came down, and now there's a noise.
You need to stop. You need to stop talking.
You're gonna run out of oxygen.
What do you?
No words.
I know.
You're running out.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oxygen. What do you mean?
Stop talking. Stop.
What do you? No. You need to tell me. No, you need to tell me because I'm not going to stop talking unless you tell me.
The screen says the air is venting out. You need to stop talking.
How do you know it's in here? What if it's in your room? It could be me, right? I'd be fine.
Flint's gonna draw his gun.
What do you mean?
And point it through the glass at Atea.
Oh, Flint, come on, it's me. Come on.
Stop talking. Shrike, sure, there's some kind of
okay, maybe you put the gun down because you're freaking me out.
Undo button, perhaps?
So Shrike, you would know that in these little chambers that can be vented, there's usually somewhere in there where there is an emergency environment suit. So you would probably, you know that information.
Yeah, I think she would tell that. Would it be around where Atea is?
Yeah, you'd say there's probably an environment suit hidden somewhere, basically there.
Okay, Atea, I need you to be calm right now. Okay, just try not to.
There's a gun pointed at me.
No,
so
okay, I need you to listen. Okay, just trust me on this. There should be a suit around your area. It might be tucked away somewhere, but it will help you. It will help you. It's like a vac suit, I think. But if you need to find it and you need to put it on, otherwise you're going to die. Okay? Is that okay?
Okay. No, can I
control your breathing?
Just hold my breath and then I go.
No. It doesn't work like that. It's gonna open you to space.
You're right. I can't hold my lip breath for that long.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna.
Just try to look around. Try not to breathe too much. Okay.
Can I investigate and see if I could find?
Yeah, so you frantically look around the room and you see in the corner of the room there's a locker and it says on it, emergency environment suit. And you spot that and you're ready to make your move. But before you do, we're going to cut back to the other guys quickly.
Oh my god. the whiplash.
All right. So the woman starts to speak again. She says, "Now, Mr. Hardbody, perhaps to get started, you could demonstrate your raw physical strength to us."
100%. You guys want to see some strength? Who's the volunteer? Come on, I need someone. You, sir, I never met you
No,
before
sorry,
in my life.
no. You're not allowed to work with any of the observants. If you'd use your volunteer, that would be the best.
No.
Oh, you haven't picked him up.
Mo's like rolling his shoulder as he sort of walks up and let's go get this over and done with, big boy.
Let's do this. Just hoiks him like a small child under the arms, just hoiks him up.
Hold him above, and what's it look like? Like, how are you just like holding him high? Do you do anything else?
Like hand under the arms, hold him up, and then kind of like the ending to like Dirty Dancing, it kind of like holds him up like that.
Do you spin around?
Just like a little spin.
Ooh, the crowd says, and you get a
Beauty
polite
and power.
smattering
Look at
of
this.
applause. All right,
Oh my god.
back over here.
Okay.
So you've spotted the environment suit locker. What do you do?
I will walk over to it and attempt to open it while also like kind of like keeping my eye on Flint with the gun, I guess.
Great. So yeah, you do that. You run over and you open up the locker and you see that there's a emergency environment suit in there. And an environment suit is not as good as a vac suit, basically. It's kind of more like a plastic sleeve. It doesn't have a whole lot of points of articulation in it. But there it is. Yeah, you're going to have to chuck it on. So I assume you're going to put it on?
Yeah.
Give us a dexterity roll then. Let's see how well you do this in the moment.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Under
Dexterity.
duress.
I rolled a 16 with 4 stump points.
Hey, it's a good roll. So yeah, you managed to get it on. You managed to calm your breathing for a moment and pull this thing on. And eventually you get the full suit on as the venting of the observation area completes. And your mag
good.
boots click onto the deck. And the roof of the room that you were standing in unfolds and folds up. And the wall of the room retracts. And there you are, standing on a platform, exposed to space.
Okay, I turn to the glass and I start like knocking on the glass.
Before you can
And
do
I-
anything,
I'm like, can you?
another message appears on the terminal screen.
Oh no.
And it says,
Okay.
extending platform.
What do
And Atea, you
does that
feel a
mean?
clank
Oh,
as the
God.
platform below you starts to move.
Oh no.
And it slowly starts to
no.
extend away from the asteroid until it comes to a stop about 30 feet away. And there you are. So what this looks like above game, you're currently on a space about 10 meters wide, about 4 meters across. It is extended from the station on 2 thin metal retractable poles, and you are now stranded in space on this. So now back in the room, you guys have all witnessed this happen. And now you've been seeing messages pop up periodically on the terminal from time to time. And now you see some more text appear on the screen. It says, emergency venting sequence complete. To retract, use panel on platform. And then under that, it says, vent room to access internal maintenance door, Y/N.
Wait, so is there a terminal near me or it's up to those guys in the room?
So they see on their terminal screen, it says to retract the platform, use the panel on the platform. But they have an
So-
option to access an internal maintenance door from their end. But to do so, they need to vent the room. So
Okay.
they don't have vac suits, though, is the problem here.
Oh.
Okay.
I think when this pops up, Shrike just kind of looks at Flint and she goes, I have no idea what to do.
Oh no.
I can see your
I know.
mind. Look.
I will say she's looking to you for guidance.
So wait,
So probably a bad idea, but
So are you
is
guys?
there anything where I am or not?
So you haven't received this information. It would be up to the guys
No,
to
I
relay
haven't.
it to you,
Okay,
you guys.
cool.
But
Yeah.
are you guys looking? Because you get this notice saying to retract use panel on platform. Do you guys look out to see if there's a panel or anything like that Atea could use?
Yeah, I'd say so. It makes sense if that's information we've been relayed.
Okay, two things. So you have a look out the viewing window and you see something small emerging from the platform. It's like unfolding, but it's coming out of the lower side of it. And you look closer and you see that it looks like a panel of some kind, terminal of some kind over there. And it looks like it's emerged from the bottom of the platform and not the top. So just above game here, space is funny, right? Like direction is relative when you're using mag boots to keep yourself stuck to the ground. So basically, if Atea was to try and use this panel to try and retract the platform rather, it's kind of like a step around the platform type of thing, and then like walking around upside down like a vampire on the ceiling, and then using the platform from there. So yeah, you'd have to like hinge around in some kind of crazy move. Or
She's
the other
not
thing,
built for this. Oh.
yeah, the terminal said you could vent the room and access a maintenance door. So you guys don't have vac suits, so that means you guys can't get out there to her basically. But there's a 30-foot distance. So again, you're in space. You could technically try and jump and land on the wall of the space station here, and then they could trigger the thing in there and then let you back in, essentially. That's the first thing that you guys notice by doing all this.
The first thing.
Yes.
Great.
And
The
then
first thing.
The second thing that happened. So Flint, you notice this. So with the platform extended all this way, you're like looking down, you see the panel lower and you're like, oh God, that's going to be a nightmare. And with the platform extended in this way, you have a bit of a better vantage point to see below you. And you spot that there seems to be a ship that is just hidden out of view that is docked below the asteroid. And the reason that you notice this specifically is because you see some Martian military colors glinting off of it. You can't really get a good look at it, but you're like, what the hell is a Martian ship doing out here? And you also think, I bet if I was underneath that platform, I could get a really good look at that ship. So those two things pop into your mind. Meanwhile, over in a totally different game,
Whiplash.
you guys, I think Derek puts down Mo, and the woman starts to speak again. She says, next, Mr. Hardbody.
Yes.
For another example for us, what would you do if you were, I don't know, coming home from your place of employment late at night, and you were attacked by a strange assailant? Perhaps you could role play for us with your volunteer.
Sure. Mo, would you mind? Actually, no, I probably shouldn't use your real name, should I?
You already did. You
What's
already
this
did.
about
Oh, well.
names? Are you telling me that Hardbody Rockjaw is not your real name?
No, that's my real name.
Oh, wow. On
It's
your
just-
birth certificate.
Yeah.
But anyway, could you show the demonstration?
100%. Now, Mo, if you please, come at me.
Mo, I think half-heartedly goes to it walks up, and yeah, give me your money or something's gonna get hurt, and then readies his fists.
I think the woman puts her hand up. She's like, "Come on, let's see. Let's no fake stuff. We need the real deal here. Come on, go at him for real."
Charge at me. I'm like, we got to do this. We're professionals. We do this for a living. So this is our day job. We got to come on, Mo. There's no
You see
no
him sort of-
half-assing this.
You see him sort of mouth okay, big boy, and Mo throws a punch, like a proper punch, directly directly at Trev.
Okay, great. So what are you going to do, Trevor? Describe how you're going to respond to this punch.
All right, is my lefty or righty? Is he a southpaw?
He's a righty, I would say. Yeah.
Righty, cool. So I reckon like Trevor's gonna try to explain this at the same time. Like, punch is coming. What you have to do is just both hands, you slap it out the way, and then with the palm of your hand, right in the solar plexus. He's not going to go full force at Mo because he's going to be like enough to be like, oh,
That's awesome.
enough to be like a jolt, like, oh shit. Oh.
I think Mo wasn't ready for any sort of like retaliation.
Can you give me a quick fighting roll here, just so we can see how hard you hit Mo?
That's a 10.
Yeah, it's a good demonstration move. Then I think you get a bit of wind knocked out of you with a move like that.
Mo goes down gasping at the I don't think it like hurt Mo, but it definitely took the wind out of him, and he's lying there like doing the gasps for breath.
Round of applause for Mo, people. Come on, give it up for Mo.
You see him laying on the ground. He's got a hand up like, I'm good. Just give me a sec.
Picks Mo up and kind of dusts him off. I'm like, you got this. Yeah, more.
Back to space. Atea, what are you going to do?
Well, to me, I don't know that there's anything underneath, like directly around me. What is it? Just space? What can I see?
That's actually a good point. Do you guys pass on the information that you've gathered to Atea?
Shrek would have, yeah.
So you have the two options presented to you, basically, that you can do this kooky maneuver and try and get underneath the platform, or you can try and jump back to the station.
Okay. That's fine. This is fine. I'm not good at space. I'm really not good at space. Okay. So, but if I take like a step, and then what if I accidentally jump, and then I'm floating off in space, and then what? Then how am I gonna get my job back? Then how is Mr. Pope ever gonna see anything? What am I
Glenn's gonna
supposed
walk
to do?
over to the glass and put his gun down and kind of just put his hands up pressed against it and just wait for Atea to stop.
He's going to be waiting an awfully long
So
time.
you each other way off in the distance as well, because you're like 30 feet away from each other.
That's a good
now.
point. I forgot about the distance.
She's
like-
like this over the comms.
Oh yeah, we can do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, you can
Absolutely.
just talk to
Okay,
each
I
other
think-
really
Yeah.
easily.
I think when she says about like floating off into space, Shrek goes, just try to remember 1 foot on the platform at all times. Your
Oh,
grab-
no.
It will lock if you just put your foot down. Just 1 foot on, just at all
Okay.
times, okay?
Okay.
Okay. No, you got this.
Atea, you can do this.
Okay. All right, one step at a time. I'm gonna. She like looks out to space.
Don't look out. Bad Atea. Look at that.
Nope.
I know we're really far
No,
away, but
there's
you can
nowhere
try
else to
at
look,
us.
Shrek. It's either looking at space or the tiny,
Can you see me
weirdly
waving?
good-looking.
Oh.
Yeah, hi. Oh, hi. Yeah, no.
Good.
Hi. Oh,
She looks at Flynn. Is like, I don't think he looks good at all.
no. You. Listen. Like this is the
Sorry,
last
no
thing.
offense. You just look kind of,
Listen. If I die,
you're not
I-
going to die.
No dying today, Atea.
No dying.
okay. All right, one step at a time. I'm
One
gonna.
step.
I'm gonna go vertigo upside down. So fun. I'm gonna die. Okay. And she's gonna try the upside down maneuver.
All right. Love this. So you come to the edge of the platform and you look out into space.
Oh, good.
What's going through your mind?
Is there a way that like instead of walking like the opposite direction, like out into space, I want to be making sure I'm facing where Shrike and Flint are in the opposite direction. Even if they're like 30 meters away, I'd prefer to be looking at them than looking out into the cold abyss.
Give
So you're
yourself
gonna-
like advantage.
Yeah.
Like try and step around sideways is what you're going to try and do?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
It's like she's like looking down and then immediately looking back up with every step, meeting I guess Flint and Shrike's kind of gaze as she's doing it.
All right. Well, time for a dexterity test.
Pray for me. All right. Dexterity. I got 14.
It's a pretty good roll.
Oh,
I
you
don't
can't follow. That's a pretty good roll up with the music.
Take a deep breath. And you look down into nothingness. And you try to loop your foot around the platform. And shockingly, you do it in one smooth motion.
Okay.
And it clicks on the platform below. The thing you don't expect is for your top boot to release as soon as it clicks on. And you have this terrifying moment where you're flung around from one side to the other. And it feels like you are just falling into nothingness as it happens. And you're just about to fall forever. And just at that moment where you think you're about to be gone, the boot catches you and you click.
Okay.
Oh,
You feel like you're standing there upside down.
Oh my god.
Okay. I think she's like fighting back tears at this point. And
Panel? Was it a panel that was on the other side of it? What was this?
yeah.
It is, but I'm so sorry. We're going back to Goofy Town.
Yay!
All right.
Shall we do another march?
We should, Mr. Hardbody.
Mo's still on the floor, like, ah!
I'm really impressed with that one, actually. I quite liked how you spoke through it. Now, I was thinking, what if someone came at you with a gun? How would you handle that?
With a gun?
Mo, like, it gets back up slowly and sort of says, yeah, we prepared one earlier, and he'll pull it out.
No, we'll use the banana as is standard, of course. Gives you a banana.
Okay. He'll take the banana, and he'll stand there, and he'll just aim it at Trevor, and probably start stepping closer.
Trevor, like, all right, if someone's got a gun on you, just like this hooligan right here, what you gotta do is like hands up. You listen to everything what they say until they get into striking range, and then that's when you drop down prone. Trevor just drops down, takes the legs kind of like in like a pincer grip, puts Mo down, and then this moment is critical. What you have to do is you quickly get up, boom, leg drop.
Can I roll like
a Hulk Hogan style leg drop?
Can I roll a constitution to like not squish the banana?
Okay, yes, do that. But also, I need a wrestling, a grappling roll from Derek here to see how much damage Mo takes first.
But Trevor does it in a way so like when he jumps down, he kind of like his heel, the leg that's over Mo's neck, the heel hits the ground first. There's kind of like a clear gap between it.
Slaps his chest.
Well, that's an 11.
Yeah, nice. So once again, I think just Mo, you just keep getting the wind knocked out of you here, basically just hitting the ground again and again. Awesome. And yeah, give me the roll for the banana. What do you want to? Can you roll banana? Is that a stat in this game?
I was just gonna say constitution to like keep my wits about me to not just like instinctively squish the banana.
I think there literally is there's like a keep your wits about you.
Roll?
Willpower. Give me a willpower roll.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Done. Willpower. It's a 12.
Yeah, I think you managed to hang on to the banana without squashing it.
Yeah.
The lady gets her lunch back. She's very happy. All right, now.
He gets up very professionally and like hands it back to her.
Okay, back to upside down space.
Oh, fun.
All right. So you're upside down on this panel now, on the platform now. And yes, like a panel has emerged from this lower platform. So it's like a smaller terminal screen, basically. So it's on the opposite side of the platform from where you are. So you're going to have to just walk over to it.
Okay. So are both my boots working, or is it just the one boot?
No, it's working. It's just one clicked on below. So when one clicks on, the other one releases.
Other clicks off.
But you were clicked
okay.
on upside down. So you flipped over is what happened.
Fun. So fun. Okay, great. Can I look over to see if I can still see them looking out at the window?
So you look over from this perspective and you see this ship that's docked underneath there. It's weird to you. You're not really a ship person though, so unless you were specifically told to look at it further, you would just really be like, oh, there's a ship there. That's weird.
Well, can I, over the comms, I'll say, hey guys, can you see that ship down there? Like, I'm a little bit thrown off, like a little bit vertigo right now, but yeah, I don't know, it looks a little bit odd.
Grab it to me, Atea.
What does it look like?
Just describe it. You can see it. No, I'm kidding.
It's pink. It's big.
It's
It's
beautiful.
big ribbon on it.
Those are the Martian
Big picture
colors.
of-
There's
Yeah.
the Hello Kitty stickers all over it.
So,
Yeah.
as I say, you don't know a lot about ships, but the one thing you definitely recognize are the Martian colors on it, like the red of the Martian flag. It's not like the Martian flag is visible. There's just obvious red on it. It's a different shade of red, and you would definitely know that. And again, you don't know a lot about ships, but you would be like, that ship looks like it has guns on it.
Okay.
Which, like,
Well-
that is notable in this world. Not
Yeah.
every ship has guns on it. Most ships don't. And it's mostly military ships that have guns on it,
On
and
the
you would know that.
comms. How far away is it from me, Jack?
So it's underneath the asteroid, so it's a
Right.
little further back than where you are. So you wouldn't be able to jump to it where it is, basically. So it's like, 50 to 60 feet away.
Okay, great. Well, I'll say over the comms, I'll say it's around however far you just said. It's like red, but like it's not Pope Industries, it's a different color. And it's got guns on it, like big guns, which is kind of worrying, I guess. But it's kind of, again, I'm upside down, I think, but maybe I'm not. But like, listen, looking out that way kind of makes me want to hurl. So, I'm gonna go to the terminal now. Okay.
Sure. Jack, that means that is it on the asteroid that we're on?
Yes. And it would strike you, it would be like
Yay!
extremely strange for there to be a Martian military ship, because they usually act in a unified manner. May jump out to you for some reason. Great. So you're going to head over to the terminal on the bottom side?
Yes, I will. I'm also, I think Atea is also trying to figure out why the lever she pulled was that color. So anything that sticks out to her in relation to the Perp Industry color red, and as to why that specific thing was that, and maybe there's something, I don't know. She's looking for something that might, yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Cool. So yeah, you make your way over to this platform. The panel, sorry. The panel and platform, I'm just using them interchangeably. It's really mucking me up. You make your way over to the terminal, and you take a look at it. There's a message on the screen. Do you read it?
Yes, without a doubt.
So it says private landing platform on it. And underneath it, there's like another message that's like written in like way more informal language, and it says, "Haha, made you come underneath."
God damn it. Can I glean any information about the formatting of that text, is that something that shoots off things in my brain? Okay.
100%.
Great. I get excited.
Great. So there's a button hidden down there that says retract.
Okay, yeah. I will click the retract button.
Great. So you press the button on the terminal and you feel the gentle push of the platform retracting. And you look over and the relief you see is the asteroid is coming closer to you.
Okay.
You realize you're on the wrong side of the platform still.
Oh, good. Oh my god.
All right. Good stuff. Oh, wow. It's been quite a show that you've put on for us today, Mr. Hardbody. So, look, maybe you could just send us home feeling good. Do you have any type of, like, I don't know, like finishing maneuver or anything that you could implement on your volunteer over there? That could be good.
Oh, yeah, we could do one, I reckon. I'm looking the like audience people looking in. Are there any like bigger built people, like fairly hefty looking people? Are they just mainly small people?
It's like a variety of average size folk. If you gave me a roll here, we could see what you find. Give me a perception, or whatever it's called in this game.
That's an 11.
An 11. With an 11, I think you only see just average sized folks.
Average size folks. Cool. All right, Ben. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got one. Perfect. Used in any scenario, I reckon. So, Mo, if you would, take a step back, please. A few steps back.
Yep, Mo takes a step back. Yep, at the ready.
Run at me.
You see the hesitation in Mo, and he's like still catching his breath. He's like, and he starts jogging towards you.
So, as he's coming closer, Trevor just, like, when he's a bit almost like just over an arm length away, Trevor's kind of like darts in, just like ducks under, picks Mo up in like a fireman's carry up on his shoulders. Now, when you got him in this scenario, there's two things you could do. You could just spin around really fast. So he's just going to start doing an aeroplane spin. You could do that. Or if you're feeling a bit adventurous, a bit risque, you could launch him up above your head. So he's just going to pick him up and then drop him down on your knee.
Oh, no.
But in a control way. So he's going to hold, he's going to bring Mo up. And like as Mo's on his shoulder, I'm going to like, go limp. You're just gonna bring him down and stop just above the knee, and then bring him back up as if like he's bounced off the knee, and then just like roll him on the ground.
Give me a grappling.
I feel like Mo would panic.
Give me a willpower.
It's a 13 with 2 stun points.
It's a 15. Okay, Mo.
Okay, you keep your head. You listen to the kind words of the blacksmith.
My implicit trust in Trevor.
I think with a 13, it's just like a crisply executed pro wrestling move where to the whole crowd, it looks like you just killed Mo with how hard you hit him with this move. But to Mo, it's like, oh, it's like nothing. I couldn't feel anything at all. That was amazing. And you get like a smattering of applause. And the woman says, well, Mr. Hardbody, thank you so much for your demonstration. You've definitely sent everybody away during this trying lockdown time with some good words. So we really appreciate it. And we'll get on out of here. And people start leaving the room.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Marge, keep up the good work. I'm going to tell your superiors that Marge is the one.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Thank you. A word from Mr. Hardbody.
Hardbody.
Is really good. Yes.
I want to know where the real Mr. Hardbody is. He didn't. He failed to show up for work. What's going on there?
You guys should take tips.
All right. So now, Atea, you're on the platform, and it's started moving back, and you notice that it's starting to pick up some speed here as it goes to realign with the station. So yeah, you're gonna have to take another step around here.
So it's moving, like, if this is the station, it's moving like that way at a faster speed. Okay. So theoretically, if I was smart about it, instead of walking backwards around, I could go forwards around and try to jump. Is that possible? It just mean I'd risk getting squished. Is
Yes.
Yeah.
That is exactly what it would mean. Yes, you could do that.
That to me makes more sense. Of going, like, it's riskier.
Do you
But,
voice
like,
this through the comm at all?
this is Atea's inner thoughts. Because it's like, it's a quick situation. So like, I'm panicking. All right. I'm thinking I need to get out of this as quick as I can. Also, maybe Mr. Pope is here. That's exciting. That's a lot. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and get the dexterity test.
Okay. Oh, stop it, guys. Should be fine.
I believe in Atea.
The arms of- Sorry.
Okay. Just dexterity, straight dexterity.
Just straight
Not that I have
dexterity
anything.
again.
All right. 7.
Wait, did you had stun points in the last one though, didn't you?
Did you say that's
I
what you're going
have-
to use them for?
Oh no, you didn't. No, you,
No.
How many
What can
stunt
we say
points?
about
How many
Atea?
stunt points do you have from your last
I
roll? If you scroll up
have-
quickly,
From the
four.
last roll,
that
0.
has to be from the last roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't.
Okay,
0.
sorry, that's a failed
That's fine.
roll right there.
Atea was very focused. She was.
Yeah, frantically writing our eulogies now.
So you race over to the front of the platform for some reason, and
I'm
you make
panicking.
the same move that you did last time, and you try and step around, and you're a little more practiced this time, but the practice doesn't help. You step and you miss, and in your panic, you swing and you flail around, station getting closer every second, and in your position, you're about to be squashed by the two platforms. So, what are you going to do?
Why am I worried about being upside down? It doesn't. I'll be stuck outside the ship.
No, it'll crush you because the platform will go into the ship.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I release myself from it and just be floating?
You can. Why don't you make a dexterity test here? How about that? Give me another dexterity test to try and do something.
Okay. If I'm stuck, I get squished. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess my go-to would be like, better to get squished. At least if I'm like floating around the ship, there's like a possibility I can be.
You can
I
try
can-
a move here if you try. Like if you want to try and release,
Yeah, okay.
release and swing frantically.
Yeah,
Give
I'll
me
do
a
that, I'll
dexterity
do that.
test. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 13.
Oh,
3 stump points.
So you're flailing and you go to try and dislodge yourself from the platform. You try and manually release the boot. And as you do, you start to feel the platform unfold again, like this kind of shape. It hinges back open with you on the bottom of it. And you still realize at the last moment you're about to be trapped outside of the platform. It's about to close with you on the outside. You're not about to be crushed. And you do it. You release your boot.
Okay.
And you float for a few seconds. You can see space all around you. And then the platform closes around you. And you crash onto the ground. And you hear the sound of the room starting to fill with air once more. And that's where we're going to end it for this week.
oh my god, I've never been so tense. Oh.